That's part of a Sea Cadets recruitment video seen by youngsters all over the country. But providing all that serious fun takes a lot of organisation and a lot of money. Together, they add up to a serious commitment. I'd like to tell you what we do for youngsters, what they do for the community, and what you can do for them. Quite simply, anything to do with water. We provide instruction and experience in everything from dinghies to powerboats, canoes, and our own square rigger, Royalist. And there's plenty to do on dry land, like the principles of navigation, playing in the band, engineering, cookery, first aid, and much more. All available for 12 to 18-year-olds, regardless of sex, colour or creed. There are 400 units across the country, many in inner-city locations. Some have junior sections for 10 to 12-year-olds. And some have Marines detachments for boys only, with their own range of activities. The community gets something out of it too. Not just visible things like assistance with charity collections, but less tangible benefits, like a generation who have been taught how to be good and responsible citizens. This country has always been closely associated with the sea, the ebb and flow of trade, exploration, farming the sea. Part of that maritime heritage is the Royal Navy. And indeed, the Navy does support us generously. But whilst we share some of its customs and traditions, we are a completely independent organisation. In fact, the Navy provides about half the cash and material necessary for the Corps as a whole, and it shares sponsorship of the Sea Cadets with our parent charity, the Sea Cadet Association. But each individual unit, as an independent charity, must provide its own headquarters and virtually all its running costs. Taking kids off street corners sounds a bit dramatic, but it's pretty accurate. We offer youngsters the chance to do things they otherwise wouldn't be able to do. In fact, more opportunities than anyone else. And we encourage them to learn invaluable life skills, like respect for others, self-discipline and self-confidence, the importance of teamwork. As I said before, we're helping to create good and responsible citizens. So think of it as an investment in the future of our society. In this country, there are many leisure activities involving water. We offer an ideal opportunity to learn properly and safely from qualified instructors. That alone has to make us worthwhile. Disciplined, yes, we have to be. You couldn't do some of the things we do, like this, without discipline. Uniformed, yes, though most of the time it's a practical working uniform. And the ceremonial uniform has a definite purpose, encouraging self-respect, teamwork. But military, no, not at all. As you've seen, we teach seamanship and all sorts of practical, useful skills, not naval warfare. There's no pressure to join the forces, although if cadets do choose any sort of maritime career, they'll have a head start. It depends who you are. If you belong to a local organisation, any sponsorship, any donations, any help will be gratefully received. And perhaps we can help you, assisting with the organisation at events or on collection days. If you're an individual or you've got a small business, you can help in 1,000 different ways, from putting £1 in the collection box to helping to maintain our premises or serving on one of our unit committees. And very importantly, we're always looking for enthusiastic instructors in many different subjects. You won't get paid, except some expenses, but you will find it very rewarding. Primarily, we're looking for uniformed instructors, but potential civilian instructors with specialist skills are very welcome. And sometimes, if you lack qualifications, we can help with special training courses. Well, each individual unit is a registered charity, with responsibility resting on a unit management committee consisting of local citizens of good standing. Their task is to ensure the financial viability of the unit, and they are answerable directly to the Charity Commission for proper accounting. The Governing Council of the Corps also lays down regulations for administration and training, and units are regularly inspected to ensure that they're up to scratch.
Through the back of the deck, like.
We really need your help to continue providing a wide variety of serious fun for as many young people as possible. Whatever you can do for us, from donations of cash or goods, or a helping hand to repaint the walls or feed hungry youngsters, or if you've got a skill you'd like to share, come and have a chat and do your bit to help keep us afloat. Thank you.
Great, I think it's really brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wet.
Brilliant.
There are hundreds of Sea Cadet units and every single one is different. But town or country, riverside, seaside or inner city, each offers the same welcome, the same great opportunities to try new things, make new friends and have some really serious fun. It's a bit daunting going through the door the first time. Everyone knows where to go, there's lots going on. But I can guarantee you'll be surprised, because nobody but nobody offers so many activities and proper training in them than the Sea Cadets. Take a serious look at what's on offer. With a name like the Sea Cadets, it'd be a bit surprising if a lot of the activities weren't to do with water. Some units do more than others, but every unit spends as much time as possible doing this. But it's not all boats and ships, and you might get even wetter doing something else. You won't be on an assault course every day. There'll be plenty of other things to keep you occupied. Fancy a spot of adventurous training? For boys only, some units have a Marines detachment with their own range of activities. Of course, it's not all action man stuff, particularly in the winter. There's always plenty to do indoors too. It depends on the unit, but what about this for variety? You can learn useful skills and get proper qualifications in serious stuff like engineering.
Golf, Mike, Alpha, November.
Or radio communications.
Sierra, Uniform, Echo. Signal strength is 5.
All the way around.
Or cookery. And depending on your skill with that, there's always the basics of first aid. You could play in the band, sometimes at big official occasions like Trafalgar Day in London. And of course, there'll be plenty of opportunities to learn all the skills associated with seamanship, from caring for the unit's boats to how to plot a course. Whatever you choose, you'll be taught how to do it properly by people who really know what they're talking about. Sometimes, perhaps as part of the Duke of Edinburgh's award, you'll have the opportunity to help the community. Now, it might have crossed your mind that you'll have to wear a uniform. Well, most of the time you'll wear the practical working uniform. Only on special occasions is the ceremonial uniform worn. Believe me, you'll grow to be proud of it, because what it says about you is that you belong to a great team in the best club in the country. As you've probably guessed, a lot happens away from home. There's even the chance to take part in foreign exchanges or get involved in expeditions. And everyone gets the chance to visit Royal Navy ships and shore establishments. The Sea Cadets isn't part of the Royal Navy, and you certainly won't be press-ganged into joining the Navy or Royal Marines. Although if you choose any kind of maritime career, you'll have a head start. Really, there's even more to the Sea Cadets than all that. The best way to find out is to go and see for yourself. Give it a go, if you think you can handle it.
It's great, I think it's really brilliant.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Wet.
Brilliant.
Oh, fuck.